Fresh claims from Tehran are now directly challenging Washington's version of events. Iranian media reports say Donald Trump has backed down from planned strikes on Iran's critical infrastructure, insisting there are no negotiations underway, in sharp contrast to Trump's claim of ongoing constructive talks. Iranian officials argue the U.S. pause was not diplomacy, but deterrence at work, pointing to credible military threats, rising pressure on Western financial markets, and fears of escalation across energy routes like the Strait of Hormuz. Tehran maintains it will continue its defensive posture until what it calls necessary deterrence is achieved, warning instability in global energy markets is far from over.
Quote, Iranian informed source via state media. There have been no negotiations and there are none ongoing. We will continue to defend until we achieve the necessary deterrence.
The conflicting narratives now set the stage for a fragile and high-stakes pause, one that Washington frames as diplomacy in motion, but Tehran portrays as a strategic retreat under pressure. From the brink of war to a sudden pause, Donald Trump says Washington and Tehran have held very good and productive conversations on a total resolution. Based on this shift, he has ordered a 5-day halt on planned U.S. strikes targeting Iran's energy infrastructure.
I am pleased to report that the United States of America and the country of Iran have had, over the last 2 days, very good and productive conversations regarding a complete and total resolution of our hostilities in the Middle East. Based on the tenor and tone of these in-depth, detailed, and constructive conversations, which will continue. Throughout the week, I have instructed the Department of War to postpone any and all military strikes against Iranian power plants and energy infrastructure for a 5-day period, subject to the success of the ongoing meetings and discussions.
The pause follows a direct warning from Iran's Revolutionary Guards, who made clear any strike on Iran's power grid would trigger identical retaliation. The doctrine is blunt and deliberate, signaling attacks on Israel and Gulf-linked energy infrastructure if Tehran's electricity network is targeted.
You hit our hospital? We did not do such a thing. You hit our relief centers? We did not do such a thing. You hit our schools? We did not do such a thing. But if you hit the electricity, we will hit the electricity.
Just days earlier, Trump's tone was sharply different, issuing a 48-hour ultimatum tied to the Strait of Hormuz, demanding it be fully reopened to global shipping. Failure, he warned, would trigger immediate and overwhelming strikes on Iranian power plants.
If Iran doesn't fully open, without threat, the Strait of Hormuz, within 48 hours from this exact point in time, the United States of America will hit and obliterate their various power plants, starting with the biggest one first.
The shift from escalation to engagement sent instant shockwaves through global markets, with oil plunging and gas prices easing as war fears cooled. Behind the scenes, Keir Starmer aligned with Washington, stressing the urgent need to secure shipping through Hormuz. But this is a pause, not peace. U.S. strike plans remain active, Iran's threats stand, and forces across the region stay on alert. With a 5-day diplomatic window now open, The outcome hangs in balance. A breakthrough could stabilize the region, but failure risks snapping back into a full-scale energy conflict.